A gruesome discovery. Whoever decapitated this body was still at large.
Viewer discretion is advised. This case involves extreme violence and disturbing content. Joel Michael Guy Jr. wasn't just a killer, he was a calculated butcher. On Thanksgiving weekend of 2016, he turned his parents' home into a chemical torture chamber, dismembering their bodies and cooking their remains. Why? Because the gravy train was ending. His parents, 61-year-old Joel Sr. and 55-year-old Lisa Guy, had decided to retire and stop financially supporting their 28-year-old son, who never worked a single day in his life. So Joel Jr. plotted their deaths down to the hour. He called it his Book of Premeditation, a handwritten journal found in his backpack, mapping out the murder step by step. He'd even written notes about how to dissolve their bodies and make it look like his father had done it. Joel attacked his dad first in the upstairs home gym. The scene was a bloodbath. Torn blinds, blood smeared on walls, an overturned Bowflex machine. Then he cut off his father's hands and left them on the floor. As if that wasn't horrifying enough, when his mother Lisa came home with groceries, she walked into a trap. She dropped the bags at the front door and was immediately attacked. Her head was severed, not just cut, but ripped from her body and boiled in a pot on the kitchen stove. It simmered for over 24 hours. He disarticulated both bodies, arms, legs, torsos, and then he dumped them into a chemical bin full of acid. Prosecutors called it a diabolical stew of human remains. He sliced gashes into the torso after death so that the chemicals would eat away faster. Joel Jr. even bought all of his supplies ahead of time, from knives to acid to rubber gloves. Security cameras captured him paying in cash, only avoiding attention. This was cold, it was planned, it was deliberate, and while his parents were dissolving upstairs in plastic bins, Joel Jr. casually drove to Walmart to buy bandages for the cuts he got from killing them. Then he went back to Louisiana seeking treatment for his wounds like nothing had happened. He didn't get far. A coworker of Lisa noticed she didn't show up for work and called police. Inside that house, they found the worst scene most investigators had ever seen. Lisa's head in a pot on the stove, hands on the floor, melting body parts in acid bins, and a journal outlining every chilling step. Joel Jr. was described as a loner. He had no friends, he had no job, and he had never even bonded with his own siblings. Barely spoke to anyone. He was convicted of both murders in 2020 and sentenced to life in prison, but no sentence could ever make up for the horror that was unleashed.